can you tell our viewers how much like the topmost affiliate is earning right now or earned from HighLevel?
We're getting ready to break $100 million in affiliate commissions paid out. A lot of people talk about making millionaires and people like that, and yes, we've done that many times over. Sustainable businesses, that's not going to disappear.
So welcome to new episodes of Marketing Secrets with Mastermind Implementation with AI Tools. So today we have with us Robin Alex, co-founder of HighLevel. Hi Robin, welcome to our show.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Okay, so I want to know the story behind how you joined the squad of HighLevel. So what was the journey behind this? Because I have seen that you have joined very late with this.
Yeah.
So
We started basically 6 years ago as a company. So prior to HighLevel, I was running a marketing agency, and prior to that, as an entrepreneur, started many other businesses, from a young age. But prior to HighLevel, it was an agency, and we were serving many different businesses that were out there. And at that time, we ran into a problem where we would do incredible work. We would build their websites, build their social media, build all their tools, and driving a lot of interest and a lot of business to the customers. Excuse me. But the problem was, as a business owner, you're going to be the best at building your business, not necessarily knowing how to call leads and engage with leads and do the follow-up. Like, they're too busy being a dentist or too busy being a mechanic. They're not going to be the best at following up with customers. And so we were on a mission in trying to solve that. So at that time with my team, we slowly shifted into becoming more of a consulting group, where we would not only do the marketing side, but then assist them with that follow-up and things like that. And we wanted to leverage as much technology as possible. So we ended up taking 20 different applications that's out there and putting it all into one and then delivering it. Now, as we were building this out, I got connected from a customer of mine who said, hey, these two other gentlemen, they're trying to load up some other software in the reputation management game. Can you connect with them and give them access, because I don't have it? So I called them, gave them access, and then we just started talking, and we had just had a great conversation. And I showed them exactly what we were building and how we were pulling it off and the automations and the technical side of it. And they took it and actually, within a couple of days, actually modify it and build it into a software, which is very much of what HighLevel is today. And so we basically started working together, and I basically said, wow, this is so much value. Let me go give this out to other marketing agencies that I know. And from there, I started making phone calls, started reaching out, and we ended up getting 10 marketing agencies, or actually 20 marketing agencies who said yes. 13 of them actually, took it and ran with it, and they loved it. One of those actually happened to be a marketing agency who just sold their business and is starting to become a business coach. And they actually invited us to their event the following month. And that's where Sean and I went out, and Varun was virtually dialed in at this event. And literally on the plane, I'm creating landing pages so that you can buy the product. We didn't even have those pages or anything like that. And at the event, Sean and I, pitched it, and there was 20 people there and 20 people virtually. I think we got everybody in the room to sign on that day, and then virtually, I think everyone but one signed on, and that last person ended up signing on a few days later. But yeah, I mean, it was incredible. We didn't think that, we knew that there was opportunity, but we didn't understand like what we were actually doing. But from there, we just started growing. 6 years later, now today we'll end the year with a little over 1,500 employees worldwide. We serve about 70,000 agencies, and through those agencies, we represent close to 1 million small businesses around the world. We have over 3 million users. So we're starting to make some noise and starting to continue growing the business from there.
And that's really great. So I think a tech person and marketing person is a deadly combination. So that combination grows a lot. And what happened? Yeah, please.
Oh, no, you're 100% right. I think the fun thing, with all three of us, with Sean, Vern, and me, is that we both have or all three of us have a blend of like always turning on our marketing mind, but also having a technical background. So being able to marry the two has been, one of our superpowers in growing the business.
And your last company was Innovate Fast. So that was your agency name. So same thing you
Yeah,
applied
that
in
was it.
HighLevel. Every day we're coming up with new and new stuff, new and new stuff. Like we used to do yesterday we did, okay, so that's the new feature. Let's grab on hands. Till then, Sean come up with a new feature. So that's new feature. So that's where you are implementing, innovating fast. So how are you coming up with those ideas that needs to be done?
Yeah, I mean, well, the fun thing is we try not to do a lot of predicting. We try not to see what's around the corner. What we actually do is just ask our customers, and our customers, really the agency owners, they're always looking for the latest and greatest tactic that's out there to really help drive new businesses. And so we're keeping a strong pulse in what's happening, getting feedback, and trying to understand what people are doing. And once we see that people are getting success, immediately our customers are telling us, and we're wanting to build it because we know that if we can get customers to success, they'll be happy. So instead of trying to predict the future and trying to guess what the next tactic is, we just listen to our customers all day, every day.
And there is one more stuff which we are seeing right now is whenever a marketer join a squad and he keep on burning lots of cash on ads. But in your case scenario is quite different. Like majorly people are recommending word of mouth, and earlier we used to see like word of mouth takes time. So what's the secret behind that patience and not burning those cash? Because and that and end those companies will not be that much fruitful because when they burn lots of cash in acquiring customers.
Yeah, you have to figure out how to have that flywheel effect. So for us early on, we're builders at the end of the day. While, we love marketing and all that, we just wanted to make sure that the product was viable and great as a solution. So what Sean, Varun, and I did every single day was when a new customer signed up, one of us three would jump on a call. We would get on a Zoom call and just walk with you on how to set the software up and make sure that you got it to your version of success. Maybe it's setting up automations, setting up your calendar, like all these little things. And immediately at the end of the call, we would just ask, do you know two other people that would love the software? And many times we knew that you would just get one person, or you would tell us about one person. And then we would just ask, can you ask that person to jump on Zoom right now? And then that person would come on Zoom and we would just do the same motion over and over and over again. So we never really thought about growing the company from an advertising perspective. Initially, it was always just, let's continue to hear, let's continue to get feedback and things like that. But organically, we were increasing our customer account day by day by just asking the question, do you know anyone else that would love the software? And, as agency owners or businesses, it's amazing how many people forget to just ask. Excuse me.
Okay. And I want to know one more secret right now. Lots of agencies are associated with you. And when people do, like lots of time people do a mistake now, HighLevel is a very big software, replacing lots of softwares also. So while pitching to someone in an event, like I do lots of events, like 100 plus. So what I earlier did a mistake is I start telling them about the features and then they will be overwhelmed and doesn't convert because then they think it's not that they will be able to use that. So apart from that, I will now started featuring that how it can help them out instead of features, how they are replacing their problem. So what are the tips you can give to lots of SaaSpreneurs and other agency owners or the people who are on HighLevel, how they can scale up their agency?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's super important to just understand who you're talking to. Make sure that you have the conversation and you don't need to teach people, you need to listen to people. And so, where talking about features is important is for someone who is very technical and understands technology. Then you can go into features and you can geek out with them on kind of the cool the rabbit holes of what you can do with the software and the capabilities. But for many people, they are just looking for solutions to their problem. And so if you kind of focus it on that end, you don't need to show them the how. You just need to show them that you can actually produce the solution that you're looking for. So in many cases, if you talk to a home builder, you don't want to know what tools and what hammer that they bought at the store to build the home. You just want to know, can you build my vision? And if the answer is yes, then you can push forward and maybe go into a little bit more detail. But if you're just geeking out on to build that house, I'm going to get the Hammer 10,000, version 4, and it's going to hammer faster than anybody else that's out there. I mean, many people are like, but I don't get it. Like, that doesn't help. You didn't answer my question. Is this the problem? Or is this a solution to my problem?
Right, very true in this. And I have seen your photographs 1 year, 2 years back. You were like quite fat as compared to you are right now. And you got millions of investing also. So what's the reason of fat to fit? It's like the investment you are having. So having money making you fit.
No, I think, as I've gotten older, it's, having kids, I want to make sure that I'm around for as long as possible. I did catch myself, being in a world where we're on our computer all the time, right? Like, it's just so easy to just eat all the time and not do anything, in a positive direction. And so from there, I just, just got the motivation to say, you know what, I need to do something a little bit better, get out of the house a little bit and just start doing simple things. And so really all I do is, try to do a little bit of weightlifting and then go to the sauna. the sauna is my favorite thing, and it gets my mind clear and feeling good about the day.
That's really good. I think we need to focus on health also. So that is the right. And I have read somewhere like you have 99 problems until you have one health problem, then only you have one problem. So that's where like it's very inspiring. Like I see you are fit.
No, no, I like that. I'm gonna steal that because it's so true, right? Like all it takes is one major health scare that you have in your life, and the world shuts down from everything else that you do. So I've had family members who've had cancer and stuff like that, and that can take over your whole life. And so trying to get ahead of it. And my philosophy is you can't control your last day, whenever that may be, and hopefully it's long, but at least you can control the quality of life getting to that point. And so as I get older, I don't want to be the old man walking around with the walking cane, or because I can't, my back is hurting all the time. So just trying to do little things to just make my day better.
So how's your day look like? So the very first day, are you opening up your phone and checking the high level community, what's going up, or you have some different regime?
Nope, I still wake up and I hop onto Facebook, check the community, check my emails, check my Slack, make sure nothing popped up while I slept for a few hours, and then yeah, immediately hit in the gym, usually around 5:30, hit the gym, get home, shower, take the kids to school, and then usually by 8 a.m. I'm in the car already on conference calls, and I'll do conference calls until about 5 or 6 in the evening, and then spend time with the family, eat dinner, and then repeat.
And great. And how you find time for the podcast and other stuff? Because I approach you and you say, okay, it's okay, I'm coming. So I was first like nervous, like, should I ask you or not? What exactly gonna happen? So how you found time? Because I know you are quite busy with like lots of stuff. So how you're finding time?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, everyone wants to meet and talk and connect, and luckily I use the HighLevel calendar, and it syncs up to all my calendars that I have, and it just shows available slots, and so I'm willing to give up all the availability in the day for anybody who wants to talk. I love meeting customers. I love meeting new people. So any opportunity I can get, I'm all for it.
Let me share my screen and I want to ask some questions related to stuff high level. And let me share my screen. So tell me, which is your favorite feature of high level?
Yeah, look, there's a ton of features in there. I mean, I think the most visual one is always the conversations page, right? I love it
Okay.
when there's activity happening and you go in and it's just messages coming in and out. Like that just shows that it's kind of the byproduct of all the different tools that's in there, all come back to conversations. And so when you ask about a feature, that I think is the most powerful. Now, from an outcomes perspective or trying to generate leads and things like that, I think the easiest one is actually the chat widget. You'd be just surprised putting that on a website. How many people will find, your website funnels.ai and chat in and message in, right? And that is in many cases the hottest buyer that you can get. That's like the hottest lead. Someone went out to the world, found your website, read your website, and started asking you questions. I think the speed to lead and the ability to close that is going to be far greater than many other channels that's out there. So from a feature perspective, I always kind of look at that as one of the easier ones. The other cool thing that we're working on right now is trying to encapsulate all the activity that you do within the product. And baked in, I mean, your funnels at AI, so like we have a lot of different AI tools within the software. So one of the things I'm going to be announcing here in October at our summit is taking all of those tools, breaking it as one, and now you basically have an AI employee within the system. And so we're trying to make it super easy and just handle it all for you, from AI conversations to outbound calling, inbound calling, to creating automations, and we're just going to continue developing it so that the AI employee just becomes a new employee for your business and helping you manage the system.
Wow, that's really good. And I'm excited to get my hands on this AI stuff. And what people can expect, like lots of people wants to come to like Dallas for the event and what they can expect. And if there is someone who don't know about high level, but they want to come on an event, what are the learnings they can get over there?
Yeah, so well, at our summit, it's our annual event that we'll have in October, October 21st to 25th. And what we'll be doing there is we will have different events every single day, but a lot of it is, excuse me, primarily centered around high level in general. So we'll have large keynote speakers who are influencers in their own right and regards, and they're all business oriented, and they're going to be talking about not only their business strategies and philosophies and ways to grow their business, but all roads lead back to HighLevel. All of our speakers use HighLevel today or are currently implementing it. That's one of our requirements of being a speaker. And then we do a lot of breakout sessions. And so in the breakout sessions, it's smaller rooms. It's a little bit more tactical. Maybe you want to learn more about, advertising online or setting up AI automations or email deliverability and things, just different concepts that we have. And so it gives you the ability to be in smaller rooms, kind of like in a school setting, and just really learn with somebody. We also know that everyone is flying from around the world to be at this event. And so with that, we want to make sure that you have some time to network and meet other business owners, mostly in the HighLevel community. We have a very tight-knit community that, it's very empowering knowing that you have other people who are all in the same room together trying to do the same thing. So we want to continue cultivating that. And then, at the end of the days, we have the parties that we put together, just ways to have fun, let loose, and experience a little bit of Texas culture.
So that's really great. And this next question is from my colleague Vibhas. Like every time there will be doing an event on Dallas. So any like expectation we can have on the Asian countries also, because like if I move to US for anyone, I have a visa, but then again I have lots of clients over there. I need to spend around 1 to 2 months over there, and the time duration is again 16 to 17 hours from here. Any expectation we can expect that okay, HighLevel will be coming over to the Asian countries also, because lots of people users are over here.
Yeah, no, so it is definitely in our plans. One of our missions for 2025 is going international, and so we're actually building together some events that we'll be announcing at our summit about future events that we're going to do. And so we're trying to figure out the best location and the best place to doing it, but the answer is yes. So stay tuned. We'll put out a lot of notice and a lot of information. But we want to make sure that it's central and easily accessible. Every country has their own rules and regulations and things like that. So we're working through that right now. Maybe it's Dubai or maybe in Europe or something like that. But it is in the works, and hopefully the next couple of weeks we'll be able to announce it to everybody.
Okay, so I'm excited for that. So give us a hint. It might be Dubai, and Dubai is a very good place. So
Yeah,
it's really cool.
we're trying.
Okay, and I have seen lots of books over here placed back. So which one is your favorite book?
The book that I've been really following right now it's the Blue Ocean Strategy. I just started reading it again, and I enjoy a little bit of the business strategy books that I many times I just kind of pick it up and go through a few chapters that kind of resonate with me. But the book that I'm currently going through right now is the Blue Ocean Strategy.
That's come my next question. So like in Red Ocean, we know that everybody is doing same. And I have seen like in the last event, like funnel guys are coming up with the stuff called framework, which is quite similar to the snapshot, which is very popular stuff in HighLevel. And again, for the affiliates, they are changing some terms. So how you take this?
I think at the end of the day, the features in itself are commoditized. I think everyone is trying to deliver best for their customer base, but here at HighLevel, we just keep our heads down and we just focus on our customers and make sure that they're happy, they're not leaving, and they're getting to success. One of our missions is, can we turn into a $10 billion organization where $9 billion is get earned by every single one of our customers? It's money in their pocket. And because we're doing such a good job in making sure that everyone is getting building impact, making money within their communities as well as for their agencies or their businesses. The back end will become $1 billion company every year, and so that's really our focus. And so while other people will try to catch up and try to do the same things that we're doing in kind of our philosophy, at the end of the day, just know that we're always going to lead the pack and do the best for our customers.
That's awesome. And here I want to know, like, people needs not to be a digital marketer or a business entrepreneur to run HighLevel. There is one more opportunity with them. That opportunity is we have affiliate. Can you show some limelight on affiliate? Also, lots of people who want to drop their 9 to 7 job, but they are not that techy, but they have a good community. They know how to close the sales. So can you give some limelight on affiliate market, how people can grow with the affiliate? Because I have seen your affiliate plan.
Yeah, so we have many different ways in our business. So today you can become a marketing agency and offer the tools as an add-on to your everyday execution and how you help customers. We also have the SaaSpreneur plan, which allows you to take our our product, be encapsulated as a SaaS solution and sell it down to your customers and take 100% of the revenue. We give you so many different angles to monetize against it. And then the third, we have many people that, don't want to provide the support to their customers or, have to do the recurring management of the systems. They want to stay as more of a consultant. And so we give you the ability to work with your customer base to have them sign up straight to HighLevel. And if they do decide to purchase, and you want to continue providing third-party support to them, which you can do, however you wish from that agreement side. But as they continue to stay on HighLevel, you continue to receive a 40% commission on that for life. So as long as they're a customer, you'll receive 40%.
And can you tell our viewers how much like the topmost affiliate is earning right now or earned from HighLevel?
Yeah, so I actually don't know that number, but I will say, we've been doing it for about five plus years now, and I think we're getting ready to break $100 million in affiliate commissions paid out.
Oh, so that is the turnover more than lots of business people who are indulging every day 24/7.
Exactly. So it's a very great business. It's great for people that, want to or have large audiences and they want to talk about a great product that's going to give their customer success. Just know that we can help on that front, and we've seen success day in and day out. A lot of people talk about making millionaires and, people like that. And yes, we've done that many times over. But for us, we just want to make sure that we help people have sustainable businesses that's not going to disappear. That's not just a one-time hit. This is forever for life through all of our channels that we offer.
And I do beta testing for lots of tools. In that case, their affiliate is like one time sign up, you will get only one time amount, not the recurring one. And even if somebody is having recurring one, they are not more than 10 to 15%. So how you come up with that mind? Okay, 60/40 is like a partnership. Like you are doing all
Yeah,
those stuff and the affiliate is just like a one time sign up. So how you come up with that and that much amount? Okay, 40%. Hey, let's have a partnership. Not you are affiliate, you have a partner with this company.
yeah, and to be honest, that's how we looked at it. It's we just want partners to be a part of our organization. We want to be in the journey with people. We just don't want the only referral. We want that partnership. When we were starting the company, we never really thought about building a sales team. We just didn't understand how to do it in a way that's profitable. Because as you bring on salespeople, you have to provide them salaries, you have to provide them all these resources and everything that they need, but you still can't guarantee the sale. And so with the way that we built our model was saying, let's not spend any money to inside sales. Let's just only give it to affiliate members and give them everything that they need to be successful. And every time that they get success, we'll pay them for life. And so now they're very much invested in the future of the company, and that partnership has been very successful for us.
And sometimes after 3 or 4 months, there is a churn rate. Like sometimes people drop off from I'm talking about SaaSpreneurs who are onboarding new clients. And for this, can you give a tip to our viewers how they can let the churn rate very less?
Yeah. So one of the big things that you want to look at is what are you offering to your customers and what is their first version of success? Make sure that you are completely aligned to that. And then once they sign up to your product, your job before you go out to sign the next person is, can you get this customer to that point of success as fast as humanly possible? If you can do that and you check that box, then go out and start selling your next customer. Where most people get caught up and their churn starts rising is they start signing on people, they get too confident, they're not paying attention to what happens to that customer, they're chasing their next big deal. And so you're alienating your customers who are trying to push forward. They're trying to figure it out on their own, but they just need a little bit of assistance. And once you alienate them, they're going to be ejected and they're going to quit and go somewhere else. Because, back to that point, they're looking for solutions to their problem, not just a tool.
So now we're moving back to the time when you have absolutegaming.net. So what exactly absolutegaming.net?
Yeah, so when I was a junior in high school, 10th grade, I was very much into online video games on PC. And at that time, to play, you needed to dial into remote servers, or somebody needs to host a server on an extra computer. So I was that kid who was doing that. And it got to the point that I started, figuring out how to host servers online at data centers and actually turned that into a business. And through college, the first year or two, first in college, I just kind of made that my full-time priority and grew it to a decent size. and ultimately exited on that business.
And what comes to the DJing, because I do DJing a lot and I found one similarity of bar ownership to DJing. Can you tell our viewers about that?
Yeah, after selling that company and getting into other projects and stuff, I was also a DJ, and so it was just something that I enjoyed. It was a good a passion project in many ways, and turned that into for me, passion projects end up turning into businesses, and from there, I started not only doing bars and clubs, but also got into doing weddings and things like that. Through that journey, I did end up getting a stake in a bar and helped grow that bar to a certain size, and also then got out and sold that as well.
Okay, so now you get time for DJing and other stuff, or it was past?
No, now that I'm older, I say that guy, that old version of Robin no longer exists. Nowadays it's all about the wife, the kids, and the family, and just trying to spend time with them and friends and family, and as I continue to grow the business, that's one part of life, but it's kind of everything else is kind of combined as friends, family, and making sure everyone's taken care of.
Any hobby right now you are coming up or you are doing anything apart from the work, family, and other stuff?
Nothing that I can necessarily call out specifically, but I enjoy building things, putting things together, and stuff like that. We're in the process of building a house and things like that, so I'm kind of just enjoying the process of it, but no direct hobbies at the current moment. Right now it's just high level and making sure that's good, and then just spending time with the family.
Okay, so entire focus is on high level. So what new feature apart from AI employee, like because you got lots of investments also, and now you are in a topmost companies in US. So what new we can expect apart from AI employee?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is just coming down to stabilization and continuing to make the product even easier. We have so many users coming in for so many different use cases that it can get overwhelming. And so just understanding
Okay.
each one of those flows, making sure that it makes sense for any user who comes in, that they don't need a lot of context, a lot of information to get successful. So we're hyper focused on that, along with stability and continuing to improve the platform every day. So not so much the next new feature, but it's more of the next new evolution of high level and how we encapsulate everything as one product.
Okay, and I have seen lots of positive comments in high level community managed by you and lots of negative sometime also. But you are admin of that group, but you never stop the negative also. So how you take up with those negative comments?
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely a glutton for punishment. We get punched in the face every single day, and have the good, you got to take the bad. And when we see bad post or negative sentiment and stuff, it's not so much about at face value. We try to really dive in and understand where the core of the issue is coming from, and that allows us to understand where people are coming from, what is the actual problem, and then we get to work to fixing it. And so once we get those signals, um, we try to move as fast as possible. I know other groups, they try to gate posting, they only want positivity and stuff in there. And I just don't think that the world works that way. I think when people have frustrations, they're looking for coming back to, you have a problem, you're looking for a solution. And in many ways, having a cultivated community allows people to vent and air out their frustrations. Now, I'm not a fan of baseless frustrations, where it's just complaining for the sake of complaining. Like, if you truly do have a
Yeah.
problem, we want to understand what it is and how it's happening so that we can get to work to fixing it.
Okay, and that's really great, and that's like give me lots of confidence also because we always take a negative comment as a feedback, and 10% are always irrelevant. We can left it, but sometimes they are giving us indication, okay, where we are going, and positive keep us
Yeah,
boosting.
yeah. I mean, you have to have a lot of thick skin to deal with it on a day-to-day basis. But we've definitely taken it to heart and not for granted in any way. Of as we're growing the business and our customers are telling us what's happening, whether it's good or bad, we're listening and trying to make positive changes every single day.
That's really great. And there is one more lawsuit with ClickFunnels, and lots of like business entrepreneurs are on agencies of high level. Like we are also a white label partner. So do we need to worried about that or not?
No, not at all. I mean, I think as you start operating a business, you want to protect what you've created, and what we've done on our side and how we've grown our business. I think the other party here is just trying to protect what they built, and so they sent a complaint to our side. But we have some of the best attorneys in the world. We've had the best attorneys in the world since the beginning. We keep a strong pulse on it, and we're fighting it to the fullest extent. And as we get more information, we'll definitely let everyone know. But there's nothing to be worried about or nothing to be concerned about.
Okay, and I think lots of people are right now on white label community. It's a very big community now, so I don't think so
Yeah.
that but I just want to listen it from your end. So what are your part on this?
Yeah, I can't comment too much about it, but I do think that, we have a very strong position on our side and strong feelings on it, and we're just going to fight it, the best way possible with the idea that we have the best outcome for our customers. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. And so we're confident in our position and confident in our community and customer base along the way.
And you have lots of experience in marketing. So I want to know like which is the best source from your end to get new sub accounts, new clients on HighLevel as an agency?
Yeah, I mean, if I was going to make a, priority list, the first one is very much like doing a database reactivation. When was the last time that you spoke to your existing customers? When have you stack ranked your customers from best to worst, and the best ones? Have you reached out to them asking, do you know anyone else? Excuse me. I don't know why I'm sneezing so much today. Do you know anyone else that would love this product? And you'd be surprised when you're providing so much good value, people are always willing to shout your name to the world, right? And just asking them can immediately grow your business. I mean, that's one of the reasons that we've grown HighLevel. I think from there, I'm just continuing to stay engaged. So this is where we call doing database reactivations, reaching out to your whole customer list, maybe through newsletters, maybe through text message, WhatsApp, whatever it might be. And then from there, going out to your local communities, it's very easy. Just go out, walk outside of your house and start going into businesses, knock on doors. And people are always interested to hear what you're doing, and eventually you'll find the right customer there. I think as you continue working down, ads are strong, but it is very capital intensive. You need to have a lot of money to keep that going and create a flywheel there. Yeah. I mean, I think, starting from the low hanging fruit can give you a lot of mileage.
Yeah, that's really great. That's come up with my new plan. Okay, let me ask all those clients how everything is going on, and we can ask for reference. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
And if people like our viewers want to connect with you, which is the best plan from where they can get like there are lots of people who want to get mentorship from like Robin is like a big name in that SaaS communities and other stuff. So how they can connect with you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm accessible on all channels. Whatever social profile that you're on, shoot me a message. More than happy to connect with you. I'm on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, name it. I'm there, and just message me, and I'd love to connect. You can also shoot me an email, robin@gohighlevel.com.
Right. So I will put all those in the description of this podcast so that people can have easily access to you and keep doing that work. Like we have lots of hope with you because now everybody is doing full time working with as a white label agency, and now everybody is growing to $1 million because of your tool. We are earning that. And so that's how.
Yeah, no,
And
it's incredible. It's fun to watch, and we're just doing everything to support and cultivate that community.
and lots of like people like me in the marketing, we are very weak in the coding stuff. We know how to do the automation other stuff, but if you tell us to do some code in Python and other stuff, we are very weak. We know how funnels work. So that's how you are solving lots of people problem. Thank you
That's
so
awesome.
much for that. And
Likewise,
thank you
thank you.
for coming to our podcast, like for giving us a valuable tips. Thank you so much.
No, thank you for having me. Super excited to continue watching how you guys continue growing in the HighLevel community.
Thank you so much.